would like to, in this first vlog, tell you about my journey halfway across Europe to Croatia. Over a year ago now, I left Ireland, the country that I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in. And as things often go in life, it came a little different.
Ireland is full of history and beautiful people and the most breathtaking, stunningly beautiful landscapes, especially in the northwest where I used to live. Obviously, Ireland is not exactly famous for its good weather. It is famous for rain, and the green of the Emerald Isle obviously has to come from somewhere. So yes, it's definitely a country of water and of air, you know, of wind and storm. But to me personally, it's always also been the country of archery. I do archery, but not in a boring hall, but out in the forest. I'm a traditional archer. And I shoot at these 3D plastic animals. You can see a target here. So never anything alive, only ever the plastic animals. And I've spent many a beautiful hour in this magical forest where my archery club has their archery range. And this is probably what I miss the most. The beauty of this forest and being out there and shooting and stopping in my favorite cafe along the way.
So how did I end up here then? I'll cut the long, boring story short for you. Basically, life gave me a nudge to leave, and because I wasn't listening, life next hit me over the head with a sledgehammer. And that sledgehammer was my failed attempt to buy a house in Ireland. Again, I'll cut it short, but it is very complicated in Ireland. It resembles a war. The paperwork, it's like being in court and fighting against someone rather than coming to an agreement of a sale, right? First of all, it took years to get to the point where I could even get a mortgage at my age with only one income and stuff like that. And then I spent an entire year trying and failing, going in the status sale agreed 3 times and working for months every time for the paperwork and spending lots of money on engineers' reports and whatnot. I spent thousands of euros on not buying a house, only for them to fall through in the end. So this was a short story. So by the end of that year, I was exhausted and sad and disappointed and wondered what to do. And that's when I realized, there was this lovely, sunny, beautiful country whose language I just started to learn. I had started to learn Croatian just for shits and giggles because languages and linguistics is one of my passions. So I thought it's time to learn a new language, and I just picked one. I thought I'd come here on holiday sometime to practice my new language skills. I had just done a beginner's course, and that's when this thing happened with the house. And so I thought, why don't I just get away for a while? And so I put my stuff into storage in Ireland, my books and all my things. But I drove across 5 countries, and then on the morning of the 4th day, I crossed the border into Croatia, and as I crested the last hill, the last pass came down from the mountains, right from the Alps. And as I crested that last hill, the motorway it was New Year's Eve in the morning, nobody was on the roads. And in front of me suddenly opened this panoramic view of Kvarner Bay, which is one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. It was a glorious sunny day. Unfortunately, I have no pictures of this. It's a motorway, you're not allowed to take pictures there. So I'm going to show you a couple of other pictures that are of the bay, but seeing this from the top of this mountain, just far below underneath me, this dramatic drop down, Rijeka, the town that I was heading for, the bright blue water with the morning sun glittering on it, the islands in the distance and the backdrop of the mountains. It was just so breathtaking. And at that moment I realized I was looking at my new home. And that's when I started to cry. And I'm just glad there was so little traffic, because did I mention I was on the motorway? So yeah, that was my first impression. And what can I say? I really haven't regretted coming here. It's such a beautiful country. It is, especially, I mean, in the summer, it was like being on holiday. It is like going to the beach and being on the beach all day. And I found friends here. I found beautiful people, both Croatians and other expats. I spent the summer at the beach. I drove around a lot. My passions are in full bloom here. I've really built my life of passion and purpose. Like my passion for nature and for beauty. I see so many, I've visited so many beautiful places and seen so many things. My passion for music and the piano was fulfilled because since I couldn't buy a house, I bought my dream piano. And now I've got the best piano ever. I brought my bow, obviously, so I haven't really done much yet there, and it was obviously a pandemic, but I've also made contact now with an archery club, so that's going to follow soon as well. And my passion for dancing is still in full flow. I mean, I do that wherever I go. Here's a bit of dancing to 80s music in my own flat. And overall, I'm very happy. Will I ever leave? I might still go back to Ireland one day, but I think for now, for at least the next number of years, I'm probably going to stay here. I was right to follow that nudge. There was definitely something here. There is something about this country and about the pace of life and the beauty and the lovely people and the language that I've fallen in love with. That is definitely for me, and that is definitely something that I need to do here.
For now, this means that I'm going to continue enjoying my life and my work here. Cuddle Kiki, my landlady's tomcat, and go on new adventures and learn new things, such as how to work the drone that I just bought so I can take better quality video footage for future vlogs.
I have an awful feeling that I'm about to crash this thing the first time I'm ever trying this. So let's see. I'm going to need a lot of practice to actually control this thing, and I'm going to practice in a wide open space somewhere. But this was my official first try. Holy shit. So yeah, look forward to some footage. It's probably to come in the next video. Not so much in this one, because again, I'm really not there yet, as you can see.
I'm going to leave you today with this impression of my district, which is not only beautiful by the coastline, but also further inland. Now, this is a lake in the mystic winter clouds. And in a moment, you're going to see this exact same view in the sunshine. It was taken only a few days later, and you'll see what a huge difference this makes. Thank you so much for watching this first vlog. As you've heard, the quality of these is going to vastly improve as I get and learn to use better equipment. If you like this vlog, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get weekly videos, not just vlogs, but free coaching magic. And if you want more, you can go to my website, wildspiritscoaching.com. If you sign up for Wild Spirits News there, you'll get not only the videos, but additional information and articles and recommendations and exclusive offers and things that I only ever share in email. Have a beautiful week, and I shall talk to you very soon. Bye bye.